Hiya and welcome back to Don Poppy Bonsai. So if you looked on my Instagram yesterday, you'll see I had wire on this tree, and we'll zoom in a little bit. You can see slightly there and a little bit just there. That's probably the worst of it actually, and a little bit there. And it's luckily that bit's the bit I noticed, but that bit's probably, this bit here is probably the worst. Yeah, like I said, I've been bringing trees in sort of nearly on a daily basis. Just leave them in the house for some of the day and I'm putting them back outside. But this was the one that I brought in yesterday, and this is a spruce that is nowhere near where I want it, you know, but it had wire on it. And the wire's not been on too long. I think it was earlier this year, but I just noticed that here it was digging in. And then obviously as I've decided I'll take the whole wire off, I've noticed that this is where it's digging in the most. But from this angle, I mean, it doesn't look that bad. And ultimately it probably can't create a bit of character. On looking at this, I've got a better understanding of where I want to take it. Still needs a lot of growth. I think spring next year I'm going to put it in a bigger pot, because now it's been in this pot for about a year and a half. Because that's when I started bonsai. This was my first ever bonsai material. So I think it's outgrown the pot a little bit. So that'll go into a bigger pot next year and a good tidy up. So I'm just going to bring in on my other phone how I bought it. So that's what it looked like when I bought it. And my inspiration, it's not the same tree type, but a little bit is from this. So as you can see, it's got that branch coming out the side. I want it probably to look fuller than this, and I want the branches to go a different shape. That's why some of them are like twisted and stuff like that. I want it to, you know, this was the inspiration, but I don't want it exactly like that. Probably the right bit, similar, the bit coming off, but the main bit, I want it to be more like twisted and similar to what it is now. But they're the inspirations. You know, branches like this where it's twisting down, that one there, sort of thing. That's the way I'm going. I need to fill up the crown, sort that out, let that fill up a bit more. There's little bits like that little needle that comes off, but I didn't get a chance to it, so I'm just going to leave it. But yeah, this is just a quick video. All that moss has formed on its own. I haven't placed any of that there. I'm going to leave this now till spring. In the meantime, I'm going to get a pot bigger than that for this tree, because like I say, the tree's starting to look a bit, I think, a bit too big for the pot. So I think it'll do it good to be in a fresh pot, bigger pot. But yeah, that was just to check in. Like I say, the scaring's not too bad, luckily. And with it being a youngish tree anyway, I think it'll heal in no time, and I think it'll actually, you know, the tree is going to look a lot better. The only problem with spruce is when they take the wire off, they tend to pop straight back into, try and go straight back into the original shape. But come spring, I'll repot it, rewire it, tidy it, get off any dead branches that I don't want or whatever. I mean, I bought this with the, you know, the idea of it's going to take years to get it where I want to get it, but that's the fun of it. So thank you. If you're not, subscribe to the channel. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's Don Poppy Bonsai. So go follow that as well. Thank you.